Okay, everybody, Derek Shelton is here. Questions for Derek?
Shelty off the bat, did you think Hayes was going to be the hero there?
Yeah. I mean, he hit the ball hard. I mean, we hit the ball hard in multiple situations. Colin hit the ball hard with the bases loaded. The line drive to left in the second. Newman hit a line drive to center in the fifth. So we hit some balls hard with 2 outs. We just couldn't get one to fall.
Shelty, has that been a theme for you guys this season? It seems like, you did exactly what you did in the 9th inning. You have a runner in scoring position, an advantageous situation, just that one hit.
Yeah, I mean, we've created scoring opportunities, and we have not gotten the big hit at times, and we've hit the ball hard. Like tonight, we hit the ball hard 3 times in those situations and didn't get a ball to fall. And it's kind of the way the game goes. I mean, Phil hits a ball in the 8th right on the screws that ends up being a double play ball. So yeah, I mean, I think last night we had 8 or 9 balls on the barrel for outs. So just kind of the way baseball is sometimes.
Shelty,
go ahead, G.
Shelty, you just got the lineup back to full strength yesterday with Phillip Evans coming back. How frustrating is it to see Colin Moran hit by that pitch and have to exit the game right after that?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating. One of our better hitters, our 4-hole hitter. Like I said, I mean, he squared up a ball in the second, but right at Pollock. And so we'll just have to wait and see what the results are.
Derek, very few mistakes from Tyler tonight. What was he able to do that was effective?
He kept him off balance. I mean, the cutter was good. The changeup was good again. And, Justin Turner got him twice. The second ball, I didn't think he got that well. It got in on him a little bit. And Kahai almost made a heck of a play on it. But he kept a really good lineup that was stacked with right-handed hitters off balance and executed pitches all night.
And to sort of follow that, you talked, I mean, all the way back to the spring about having to cover all these innings coming out of the pandemic season. This is a guy that's gone at least 5 in all 12 starts for you so far. How important has he been just in that aspect of, just saving arms and covering arms coming out of the pandemic season?
Extremely important. I mean, tonight getting us through 6 was huge. The fact that we didn't have to, go get him in the 6th and he was able to get Lux, it's been very nice for us. He's pitched well, and he deserves better luck than as well as he's pitched.
Anything else for Derek?
Yeah, sort of that same respect. Clay Holmes also is a guy that sort of seems like he's throwing every other day. How has he done in that, like I said, in that respect with just getting you innings and a lot of them?
He's done a nice job. I mean, he has pitched a lot. I mean, today we were fortunate he was on 3 days rest, like Crick and Rodriguez were also, and I think Sammy was too. But he's done a nice job when he's come in. The sinker's been good. The slider's been good. He just continues to execute pitches.
Okay, I know you said Mitch Keller was on schedule to pitch tomorrow. Is everything still okay with that?
Yes, he will pitch tomorrow. He is scheduled to pitch tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right, everybody, Tyler Anderson is here. We can go right to questions for Tyler.
Tyler, Shelty said that second homer to Justin Turner looked like it was pretty well up and in and kind of got in on his hands. Did you feel like you had executed that pitch pretty well and he just made a good swing on it? And what did you think of Kai Tom's attempt on that play? It looked like he nearly had it.
Yeah, it probably could have gotten a little bit more, but it's 2-1 count there. You got to make sure you get a strike. Otherwise you're in 3-1 count. It's even worse. But it was pretty well executed. Probably could have been a little more. And yeah, Kai made a great effort out there. At first I thought he had to hit his glove and I was like, oh man, just popped out, but great effort by him. That's good aim right there.
What makes Turner such a tough matchup?
I don't know. I feel like what he hits and my pitches kind of play into his swing and the way he hits.
Tyler, you've been able to go deep deep considering the short season last year, 5 innings at least in all 12 outings so far. They're not all smooth. Tonight was one of the smoother ones, but what is kind of the key to just surviving those 5 at least innings, and how did it work tonight?
Yeah, that's your job, is just try to survive, like you said. Sometimes it's survival, sometimes you're cruising, sometimes it's a little bit of both. You just try to keep throwing in as many pitches as you can and compete as much as you can.
And as a starter, have you guys taken, not just yourself, but the whole group, have you guys sort of taken notice of what Clay Holmes has been able to do? It seems like he's out every other game.
Yeah, Clay's nasty. He had a couple of rough outings early on that even he was pitching really well, and he didn't have the lines to show how well he was pitching early on. Gave up. I've never seen a guy give up so many base hits that scored runs that bounced on home plate that he had in the first month. He's been throwing the ball well all year and takes the ball every day, it seems like, and he's just, he's got great stuff and he competes and he's out there, and he's always good to see behind you out there.
Tyler, how tough is the pitch in these one-run games? You guys been in a bunch of them this year. What's the challenge of having to, you're only giving up 2 runs and still you're in a very tight game?
Yeah, you try not to pay attention to the score too much. Your job is to go out there and just take every inning one at a time, every pitch one at a time, and just try to get outs. It's not as much about. It's obviously not giving up runs, but you're not so worried about how many runs we're scoring or they're scoring. Whatever, your job is just to try to put up as many zeros as you can, regardless of whether we score 1, 2, 0, or 10.
Anything else for Tyler? Okay, thanks, fellas.